In this video, we're going to go ahead and discuss the form elements. Now you'll want to add a form when you're creating an opt-in form or a squeeze page, and also when you're creating an order form, or maybe if you're creating like a contact us form. There's many reasons to create a form, so we're going to go ahead and discuss that in this video. So again, there's still elements, so we're going to hit the little plus icon to add element. We'll scroll on down here to the form options. So there's buttons, which can be used to submit forms, but also to be their own links. So we could create a button that links to a different page, or maybe a button that unhides a section or a row or a column. So there are various reasons to create buttons, but one of the reasons, of course, is to submit a form. And then there's the input field, so let's pop that in here real quick. Oh, didn't work, of course. So again, it's kind of buggy, and it drives me freaking crazy sometimes. So that's the input field. And if we click into it by hitting the little gear option, we have different options. So we can select our input type. So this is important. You want to get this stuff right. Like if you're trying to collect their email address, you want to go ahead and select email address right here. And you can change the placeholder text, which you see is right here. Your email address here, your email address here. So enter email here. And we can change our font sizes, etc. There are different themes we could go ahead and select. Just like the other elements, has its own set of options and themes and decorations and stuff to really customize it and make it look special. But the key thing here is the input type, so you want to make sure that this is right. So if it's a name field, make sure you select what type of name field. If you're collecting phone number, make sure you collect that. If you're looking for shipping information, make sure you select this type of input type. And if it's a custom input type, you select custom type, and then you assign the type of custom type. So maybe I'll say like age. So maybe for some reason I want to collect age, I would make that a custom input type, and then the custom type would be age. Now let's go on to the next field element, hit the little plus icon, and we have the option for select box. So this is just your basic drop down box. Again, input type. We can go ahead and select some of their standard issue options, like all the states in the United States or Canadian provinces or both, or custom options. And then we can go ahead and set that up how we see fit. And that way we can collect the information that we need. Of course, different themes and other advanced options to make it look how you want to. Click the little plus icon again, and we'll look at the last option here, which is the text area, which it didn't load in because of bugginess. Let me try again, text area. There we go. So text area is just like, the paragraph text. So if you want somebody to like write some remarks down or something like that, you would use the paragraph option, or I'm sorry, the text area option. So input type, custom type, remarks, enter your remarks here. You can make it required or not. Again, customize it how you need to. And then of course, the button option. So click the little plus icon, let's add a button. Going in here, the gear option. We can go ahead and set our action here, so we can use this button to submit our order form or page. So if we're collecting email addresses or collecting order information, we'd want to submit order or submit form. But we could also open the pop-up with the button, which would open the pop-up that we're going to talk about in the next video. We could have our button linked to another website or URL right here, and we could open that link in the same window or in a different tab or window. We could have it go to the next step in the funnel. We could have it scroll to a row or section on the page. So maybe we want it to scroll to the top section. Or in most cases, you'll have a button scroll to where people can opt in or check out. And also we have the option to show or hide various elements. So if we hit a section or a row and we want to make it appear after they click the button, this is where we can go ahead and customize the button's options. So it's pretty powerful options up here. This edit action functionality. Of course, we can change the button text, the subtext, so the text under the main text. Of course, font family, font sizes, colors, backgrounds, display options, various themes, and then of course there's all these advanced settings here. Like if we want to add an icon to our button, we could go ahead and do that. So those are the form elements in a nutshell. And ClickFunnels gives you a lot of flexibility here to create like the ultimate custom forms. And it's definitely a really powerful feature that ClickFunnels offers.